Ooh, it's scary bear season. Hey, what's up guys, it's Rilla, and I'm finally back with another video, this time showing you how I paint some Deathguard.
I can't tell what's stinkier than the Deathguard. Your painting skills, or you. Aha, 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 aha.
Ow, Pugtarabo, that kinda, you know what, just roll the intro. Here's the model I'll be painting today for my kill team, which I split with my buddy. He also has a channel where he makes cool art in various mediums, so go check him out right now. Do it right now! First things first, however, that's tackling the trim, and I'll be using Balthasar Gold, which, isn't it kind of odd to anyone else that this is totally brass, while Runelord brass is kind of gold? I mean, I don't know, it's kind of weird, right? Anyways though, Balthasar is going to need about 2 coats before it's ready for the table. Now we can move to the machine parts of the model, and for that, I'm using Iron Warriors. And may I say, all these details is kind of why I love and, well, kind of why I hate painting Deathguard. It's a big pain, but it's also very rewarding. Now for the flesh tubes.
Ayo.
Well, how else do you want me to describe these? I guess that does sound kind of gross. But it is Deathguard, so gross is good. For the base layer, we'll be using Bugman's Glow. Let's give this boy his dirt bath using good old Agrax Earthshade, which I find I use more often than known oils these days. I mix a little into my wet palette and spread this all over, being careful not to let it pool too much, only in the desired areas. Next is my favorite part of painting, as it just brings the model to life, and this is highlights. For the trim, I'll be using Brass Scorpion. Next, Vallejo has a great metallic paint just called, drumroll, silver, but in application it almost looks chrome, and that's what I'll be using for the metal bits. Now, this model has some special details that I want to have some fun with. First is going to be these orbs on his chest. Now, GW kind of paints these in a yellow, I'm assuming to mimic pus or something, but I want to go further to make this part of the model look like it's alive. To do that, we're going to paint some eyes, and the first step is to use an off-white of your choice. For this, I'll be using Vallejo's Deck Tan. Then you can pick any color for the iris. I picked the light blue, as I thought it would pop the most. Some black for the pupil. Now, we could stop there, but adding some pink to the edges is what's going to make this look real. The cherry on top is some white highlights for reflection. For the rest of the highlights, we'll use some ochre and camo to edge highlight the rest of the armor. Now, this model has a lot of oopy goopy, and I think I found my way of painting that's really simple. We're going to throw down a layer of white, and once that's dry, throw on some striking scorpion contrast for a glowing toxic sludge look. Next, I got some Troll Slayer orange that I heavily watered down to apply to select parts of the metal for a rust effect. With something like this, always remember, less is more. Grabbing some Nihilak, whatever, it's the blue oxide from Game Workshop, right? We'll drop this in parts of the brass.
Stinky and illiterate, haha, haha.
Revisiting the flesh tube, I'll grab some Cadian flesh as it's my first layer, following it up with a feathering of Vallejo's skin tone as the final highlight, then Gilliman flesh to tighten everything up. This is the same process for the Nurgling and the head sculpt. For the base, I'll be following Kiss, or Keep It Simple Stupid, as the model is so busy I don't want the base to distract from it. So let's cover the whole base black, following it up with a dry brush of dark gray, then another round of dry brushing with sky gray. Now, this model is pretty much done, and if for any other Deathguard model, you'd be finished, but we still have these little mushroom guys sitting on his back. So I looked up some reference images of toxic blue mushrooms to match the iris, and found these. I really like the purple to blue look, and I tried to replicate it. For the first layer will be blue violet with a heavy edge highlight of blue, with the final highlight of light blue on the highest edges, leaving us with a grand reveal. Here's some finished shots of the model, and stuff like this is why I love the hobby. All these details are so fun to bring alive and add my own twist to. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until the next one, thanks for being here. You're awesome. Have a good one.